Okay. Let's find Aratak. Ooh, I'm gonna have to climb up the old elevator shaft again. Huh. Well, that's alright. Oh, never mind.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Aratak.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
That we do. That we do.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location. One I've never been able to trace.
Well, that's...
So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
I feel like we may be seeing that thing again.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea
Yep.
said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated.
I'm not gonna ask how you hurt
It
code.
forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. a terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
I think... Actually, one more question about Hephaestus.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct?
Yeah?
Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
we
that
all
makes
hunt
sense.
machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression.
No, yeah, this makes
It
sense
is
now.
simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control.
Can't see
When
how
I
we do
think of
that.
it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
Oh. See, now I gotta ask about the metal flowers, because I have no idea what they are.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is
Yeah.
it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be an...
I can't think of which one that
What
would be.
about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval
Apollo?
uploaded a great deal of literature to
But
test
Apollo
my
was purged.
emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Well,
I should get going.
Aloy,
still gotta talk to
there
Aratak.
is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Probably.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Tell me about your experiences in this new world. I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
That was quite something. Cyan is an interesting AI.
Cold.
Hey, Aratak.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the Cauldron, forced out the Daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The Daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
Yes.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Well, that's comforting.
Or whoever gets there first. But that's a foe for the future. At present, you need to return to your current one, the Eclipse. Farewell, Aloy.
Well, I think I have an idea who might be the enemy of Forbidden West. But we'll get there when we get there. Let's go back to Song's Edge. That's what this place is called, right? I think it is. Okay. Just here to buy a bow. And then we're off again. I can only buy the champion bow. I don't have enough blue gleam for the striker bow. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, we need to fast travel again because we got to go all the way back to Meridian. So... Alright, Meridian, here we are. Okay, I needed to buy more chill water, didn't I? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Also, I need a warbow quiver, which required chill water. The hell am I? No, where am I at? I'm a little confused as to where I actually traveled to. The market is this way. I gotta swing by there real quick. And then we'll go talk to, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I forgot the Sun King's name. All that time in freaking, in Banuk territory up in the cut, I completely forgot the Sun King's name. I just did. Seriously, what's his name, guys? I don't remember. I do not remember. I can buy special items. No. Resources. Don't they sell these in like packs? I guess not. I'm just gonna. This is slow. I hate this. This is kind of annoying. There should really be a faster way to do this. That should be enough, though. I wonder if I can make... Could I buy one of those blast sling things? I can't. I don't have a lance horn heart. That sucks. And I haven't hunted any lance horns, really. That's crazy, my guy. I gotta go. Be seeing you. Or not. I don't know. I didn't look at you, so I don't know what you look like.
Spending weeks making a contraption to do a job the Carja could crack in a day.
I'm glad I bought these Banuk bows, though. The power on those things, oh my gosh. This one right here, the freaking sharp shot one, or power shot as it's called. Oh my goodness. Thing hits hard. Made that horrific fight with the Fire Claw not as horrific. Still sucked though. Avad, that's his name. And you've got your ridiculous looking outfit on.
What brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet.
I have not. I thought I had to
He
speak to
wishes
you
to
again.
speak to you. Defensive.
Yep. So we skipped over the whole her telling him everything that was going on. I'm okay with that.
Quietly
here.
does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Huh.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
I do got some friends. Alright, what are we doing?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Wonder if there's anything that we could do in the meantime. Because I don't want to do this just yet. Might as well strengthen up those light attacks. Oh, I totally should have gotten this heavy lifter thing, dang. Anything we can do in the meantime. A lot of damage, a lot of files. I guess let's go for review preparations. Let's go, let's see what's up. Okay. So this is the ridge.
Time, Outlander?
Let's go check that out. And we'll check the spire.
Gather bows and...
And next episode can be all about It's an odd.
Don't let them take the city without a fight.
Odd trader.
Where are they
Just
coming from?
random dirty stuff. Damn, the whole city's up here like, oh, we about to just get shit going, huh? Y'all motherfuckers have elevators?
I've heard an army marches on the gates. Is it true?
Since when do y'all got these? I can't tell if it's coming up or not, to be honest. Oh. I'm dumb. Obviously, it's not automatic. That would make sense. Here it comes. This is taking a while. Up. Okay, there we go. It's a long ass fall, or I mean, yeah, fall, but like you wouldn't want to fall from up here. That's how you turn into a pancake. Fun or not so fun fact, I guess. If you hit the ground from a great height, you don't go splat. You hit the ground and then you bounce. I don't know how many times, but you bounce at least once. Okay, where are we? Over here. I can't call my mount from here. Lovely.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
You've lost a dozen patrols beyond.
I don't know what's happening over there, and I should probably help them, but we ain't got time. Final battle. And all that.
The sun's rising, he's off exporting that no more lives.
That's what. Just because he failed to kill
Oh,
the
hey,
Sun
Teb.
King doesn't mean he's any less.
I told you.
Teb? But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get
Good for
used
you,
to it.
Teb.
We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard,
I think
not
we
the
got
town
it.
crier.
Okay, so what's happening over here? I see a gun, and I like guns.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
She says,
Thicker,
being
I
smaller than me.
suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet.
Okay, well,
Don't get
shorter.
me wrong. You're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
You have quite the name.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
So,
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next.
I like it. I like it. This is fun. I like this thing. Okay, that's cool. Guess we check out the spire? Dodge! Hey, buddy! I'm glad you're gonna be my ride before the last battle. Yeah, I never thought of a name for the other two, so Dodge is still the only one with a name. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't for lack of trying, I just legitimately couldn't come up with anything, so. I mean, I gave it a shot. I didn't... Was that Aratak?
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
I'm glad to have you along, Aratak. That was I did not expect him to be here. That feels good. I'm glad he's coming along. Come on, Dodge. You got it, buddy. Alright, what's going on over here?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Karja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
That's
War
true.
Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear...
Very well. Who else do we got around? Varl?
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
You're one of my favorites, Varl. Glad to have you. Alright. Who else is here?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy.
Hey, Aaron.
So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Yeah.
What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big.
Yeah, we're literally defending the fate of the entire
Sounds
world,
like
but
our
don't worry
kind of
about
fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
it. We're gonna win, Aaron. I believe in you. I believe in all of them. Oh. Back to Meridian. And then the final battle. It's coming up next time. See ya.